Well, the propaganda for the war in Ukraine seems to be crumbling. U.S. officials leaked that Zelensky's victory plan, I'm going to put that in quotes, includes a request for long-range US Tomahawk missiles. Only Zelensky thought that part was on the down low, so he's got his feelings hurt. This is the plan he's been pitching to American and European leaders for weeks, but getting kind of a meh response. He did get some money out of the U.S. and some EU countries, but no major commitments or action or attention like he got in 2022 when the conflict with Russia began. Now he says his feelings are hurt because his request for long-range weapons was supposed to be confidential, but someone in the Biden administration leaked it to the New York Times. Why would the Biden administration do that, you might ask yourself?
Wonder why.
Zelensky was upset. He says this means there's no confidentiality amongst world leaders, even when they're global partners. Watch.
Before the full-scale war, there are prevention things of so many leaders in the world, so many strong economies, so many strong countries, a lot of prevention steps. When I asked them in the victory plan to give me the package of long-distance weapon, and we will use it only if Russia will not stop the war and will not stop continuing escalation, I said, this is a prevention method. They said to me, this is escalation. When a lot of countries began to support victory plan, you see what's going on now in media. They said that Ukraine wants or wanted a lot of missiles like Tomahawk and etc. But it was confidential information between Ukraine and White House. How to understand these messages? So it means between partners there is no any confidential things.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh, but what a fool for trusting the U.S. government.
Yeah.
What a mark. Okay.
So this was supposed to be on the DL. You weren't. We weren't. We weren't supposed to talk about this.
You believed
Biden
that?
administration.
Okay.
You know, I trusted Victoria Nuland. I trusted Kamala Harris. I trusted Antony Blinken.
Yeah.
The biggest liars in the world.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why they're still not in NATO.
Right.
Yeah, exactly right.
You'll be in soon.
Yeah, we'll get
Sure.
you. We'll make. They made NATO promise to me as well. They make NATO promise, and they gave me a cheese plate.
But let's listen to what he's saying. He's been saying this all along. Give us the big guns, and we promise we won't hit inside Russia, because they know that hitting inside Russia would bring repercussions on the people who supplied those weapons, namely us. So he's been promising that, but he has been striking inside Russia with the weapons that they have so far. Now, the New York Times is suggesting that Zelensky may be on this media tour, not actually to get the things he wants, because he's not succeeding at that, but in order to blame the West when he eventually does have to go to peace negotiations with Russia, which he will, but not before thousands of innocent people die. That's why I'm laughing, because he's an idiot, but I'm not, because people are dying who have nothing to do with this and should not. Here's what the New York Times says. They're calling it Plan B. They're saying the real audience for this victory plan might be at home. Some say Mr. Zelensky can use his hard sell, including a recent address to Parliament, to show Ukrainians that he's done all he can, prepare them for a possibility that Ukraine might have to make a deal and give Ukrainians a convenient scapegoat, the West. Well, yeah, but you could have blamed the West all along for leading them into this war. Now, the Financial Times is reporting now that Russia and Ukraine are about to talk about some kind of peace deal, but Kremlin spokesperson Dmitry Peskov said that this is fake news. He said the basic conditions for talks were in the president's peace initiatives. What he means by that is Russia has been offering to go to peace talks all along, with the conditions that Ukraine must withdraw from what is now Russia and stop trying to join NATO. And while the world loses its steam for Ukraine, this narrative now about North Korean soldiers is being ramped up. But I will say, in terms of propaganda, it's very half-hearted. Don't you think? So what's happening is that Zelensky started talking about North Korean troops fighting for Russia in Ukraine, but he never proved it. North Korea said at the United Nations this was almost too stupid to even respond to. But then the Pentagon parroted this, saying, oh, yeah, we do think that there are some North Korean soldiers fighting for Russia in Ukraine. But even that felt sort of half-assed, like Sure. As if they think that one bad guy, Russia, well, that kept us riled up for 2 years. But if we add another one, maybe we'll get some steam into this war. Now it's Russia and North Korea, 2 bad guys. Ooh, we don't have proof of this. They never provided proof. Maybe they are. Maybe they're not. We just don't know. We don't have proof either way. But today, President Biden said that if Ukraine is observing North Korean troops there, they should strike back if they cross into Ukraine. Okay, but ask yourself, why would Russia need reinforcements in Ukraine in a war that they are winning, much less from North Korea? If anything, it's Ukraine that would need the backup, because just this week, Ukrainian MP Anna Shorokrod said that over 100,000 Ukrainians have deserted the military since the conflict began. She said morale is low and people are deserting left and right. So what are they going to do? Well, they have another plan to draft another 160,000 innocent people who are not trained to fight and do not want to fight, and will be sent to a conflict that should be settled. So let's take a look at the state of the war right now. If we go to the map, the territory you see here that is red and dark gray are the contested regions. They were Ukraine until late 2022, when they asked Russia to come in and protect them from continued attacks by Ukraine. Ukraine had been bombing that area since 2014. Those mayors asked Russia to come in and make it stop. Now, again, it wasn't Putin's provoked personal attack, no matter what Nancy Pelosi says. That was a alliteration of peas right there. The blue dots you see are where the Ukrainian army is attacking. Notice how far they are from the battle line. They're not even trying to regain that territory. They're fighting in uncontested regions because they don't know what else to do while world leaders figure it the heck out. So that's the state of the war. It's clear that Ukraine will never regain that territory. They don't have the manpower. They don't have the weapons. They don't have the global support. Plus, they don't deserve it because they've been hurting those people for a decade. Now, Kamala Harris said in the debate, the U.S. can't just give this up. It's not ours. I don't know why she said that. It's also not Ukraine's to give up anymore. Now that area belongs to Russia. Ukraine tortured those people. They deserve to lose that region, in my opinion. Donald Trump says Russia wouldn't have gone into that region had he been president, but that means that Ukraine would have then been able to keep attacking that region. So neither of them make any sense about the conflict if you're going to vote on this. But at least Donald Trump says he is serious about ending it. And Kamala Harris just says, well, we have to wait till Ukraine's good and ready to end it. And we can't give up. So could Donald Trump do this? Possibly, if they do cut off Zelensky, as Republicans do have an appetite to do. The Dems have no appetite for that. So if you care about civilian lives, all you can do is pray that someone who gets in office will stop Zelensky's government handouts and force him to the peace table. So let us know what you think. Why are they throwing Zelensky under the bus? Does it seem like maybe it's time to admit defeat and actually get peace for these people?
There is a massive new scam that's been growing across the United States. How many of you, I'll just ask you guys in the chat right now, how many of you guys own your own home? Just let me know in the chat on Rumble and on YouTube here. Let me know how many of you own your own home and how many of you actually check on the ownership of your home's title on a regular basis. Like, how many of you are aware of the safety of your own home title? Well, a rising scam across America now. A few years ago, it didn't even exist. Now it's exploded. And the FBI has specifically even set up task force to deal with home title fraud. Yes, people stealing your home title. So you might be asleep one night and wake up and find out that you don't even own your own home anymore because a scammer has managed to go to a notary and literally steal your own home using this scam, home title security. So when it comes to security, most homeowners think about security measures like video cameras, security alarms, and deadbolt locks to keep their property safe. But home protection goes well beyond this, safeguarding your physical space, and it is in the digital space. Now, this is how this is happening. Scammers are getting more sophisticated, and they don't need to break into your home to actually steal it. They can steal it from you using your own home's title. The FBI calls this scam house stealing, where scammers can access your home's equity by filling fraudulent documents out with the county. They can file them with the county, and the county recorder doesn't even have to verify it. So they can steal your home's equity and then go and use it for other purposes. This is absolutely crazy. And because property records are public records, that means anyone can access your information. And the scary part is you likely won't find out until unpaid loan bills or foreclosure notices start arriving in your mailbox. By then, the damage has already been done and left you with a legal and financial nightmare to deal with. The best thing you can do for your personal security is to make sure that your most valuable asset is secure in every way. That's why I protect our home with Home Title Lock. Guys, and I'm telling you, you guys need to look into this immediately. It is your first 30 days, by the way, are totally free. And you can just test it out for 30 days. But I'm telling you, this is like having that extra layer of protection for your home that you didn't even think you needed. HomeTitleLock.com/redacted. Try it for free for 30 days. What they do is they monitor your property records and they alert you of any changes. Like you could be asleep and wake up in the morning and you get an alert from Home Title Lock that someone has basically been trying to steal your home title. I'm telling you, it's amazing. But the best part about Home Title Lock, I talked to their team on the phone last week because I was so fascinated how they operate. They have a team that will actually restore title to your house. So if this happens and you get scammed and they steal it from you, they will help restore it and get it back to you. It's actually really amazing. You can get a 30-day free trial right now by going to the website on your screen, HomeTitleLock.com/redacted. Get a complimentary title history report by going there. Again, HomeTitleLock.com/redacted, or click on the link in the description box below. You need to check it out. Again, it's free for 30 days. Protect yourself against these scammers. And I'm telling you what, we're hearing this from these illegal groups that are coming into the United States, and they're doing this, okay? Not even Americans doing this, illegal immigrants as part of these gangs doing this, stealing home equity. So protect yourselves, guys, and you can try it for free right now. So I'm really excited about these guys because I've heard about them for a long time. And when they reached out to be on the show, I was like, yes, let's get them on here. So thank you.
Title fraud is as old a business as they come. Do you know that's where the saying, if you believe that, I've got a bridge to sell you, comes from?
Really?
Because scammers were quit claiming the Brooklyn Bridge. They didn't have any claim to it, but they were selling their possible claim in the Brooklyn Bridge, and people bought it. So that's where there's a little trivia for you.
I just saw someone say this is why the blockchain is so important. Yeah, the problem is that the laws are not as advanced yet as where these scammers are. And that's what the FBI is having to deal with a lot of these problems right now.